guys, your queendom here. I'm going to show you how to turn this v-neck regular t-shirt into the crop top that you saw in my thumbnail. What I'm doing here is just figuring out the measurement of how long I want my crop top. For me particularly, I want it from the top of my chest to my belly button. If you want yours shorter or longer, then just measure your body, the length from the starting point to the end, and go ahead and cut that same fabric out so you'll know how much or how long you want your top. Remember to leave some seam allowance because you're going to hem the areas that you cut, so maybe like an extra inch. Just add an extra inch to the bottom and an extra inch to the top. The piece of fabric that you cut off from the bottom, please save it because you're going to need that for the arms. So what I'm doing here is just basically I'm cutting each piece, the bottom and the top. Once I do that, I'm going to turn the fabric inside out, fold it, pin it, and then hit the sewing machine so I can sew a straight stitch, or you can sew by hand and just sew a straight stitch to conceal the hem and just make it look a bit more cleaner. So just fold it, pin it, and sew. The piece of fabric that you cut off, you want to go ahead and take that and use that for your sleeves. So all I did was just take a fabric, wrap it around my arms, the level of tightness that I want, and made a straight stitch going down. I made 2 of those pieces, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and sew it on each side of the fabric of the tube top. I'm not going to sew it down. I'm just going to sew just a tiny little piece just to make the sleeve hang on the tube top. So that's what I'm doing here, just pinning it exactly where I want to sew. I did it for both sides of the tube top, and I went ahead and sewed it down.
How do I make you wanna stay? Hate sleeping on my own, missing the way you taste. Now I'm messed up and I'm missing you, and I be like you. Stop looking at me.
And this is the end result pretty much. That is the sleeve sewn on. I am just stretching it right here because I didn't feel like hemming that part. I'm just stretching it to give it more of the worn look. I'm stretching both sleeves, and that's the end of the tube top. Hope you guys like it. I will see you in my next DIY.
How do I